Those are the words of Floyd Money Mayweather as he tells Gervonta Tank Davis that you shouldn't wear or stop wearing Canelo gloves. You can wear any gloves, and they're always going to be the same because you can punch. You're a hell of a fighter. So what the hell do you need to wear Canelo Alvarez's gloves for? What in the Hades are you doing that for? And he's against you. Okay? Stop wearing his stuff. He's not for you. Let me counterpunch. I've been telling you guys for the last 3 years that Floyd, Leonard Ellerbe, Al Heyman, they don't want a certain image to be displayed by the fighters that fight under their banner. And in this case, Floyd is trying to tell him what type of gloves to wear. And he's trying to tell him that, hey, he's not for you, he's against you. You know, stop supporting Canelo Alvarez, this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, who are you to tell somebody, another fighter, to stop wearing a certain brand of gloves? Like, you support or you wore Mexican trunks, just like you had him wear Mexican trunks and robe when you walked into the ring. You were supporting Mexican people. You're not Mexican. You adopted Cinco de Mayweather. You're not Mexican. So why aren't you telling him? And now, why do you have to tell this man what to do with his money? That's basically all that I'm telling you guys. And this is exactly where it comes from. Control. Okay? It's control at the end of the day. Floyd wants to control Gervonta Tank Davis. He wants to live vicariously in this era through Gervonta Tank Davis. So like I told you guys again and again, when you think of what Floyd would be doing if he was fighting, look at what Gervonta Tank Davis's career is about. He would be fighting smaller guys. He would be beating up smaller guys, and he would be making himself look good in the process. Whereas you got a lot of hungry dogs that's in that division that he'll never go near, i.e. Teofimo, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, etc. Okay, and the list goes on, because as far as I'm concerned, he's not going to ever fight anyone on that magnitude because Floyd won't allow it. Floyd's trying to tell this man what type of gloves and shit to wear. So you think he's going to let him fight who he really wants to fight? Think about what I'm saying just for a second. Floyd is telling Tank, hey, he's not for you. He's against you. Stop supporting him. Who the hell ever said Canelo Alvarez is against Tank Davis? What one thing that he said about Tank Davis that was derogatory? They asked Canelo Alvarez about Tank Davis, and he's like, he's a good fighter. You know what I mean? He didn't roll his eyes. He didn't look back at his team. You know, shit like Pacquiao used to do. You know, Pacquiao does subtle things. You know what I mean? He didn't do any of that. He's just like, he's a good fighter. Good fighter. You know, very good fighter. You know, so why would, you know, for whatever reason, Gervonta Tank Davis wants to support Canelo Alvarez. He has that God-given right. This is America, Jack. Right? This is America. So why would you tell someone else what not to do? You know, and I think it only reflects on Floyd because Floyd wants him to wear his shit. That's what that is. I want you to wear Floyd Money Mayweather gloves. I don't want you wearing Canelo Alvarez gloves. You don't wear Canelo Alvarez. You don't wear Canelo Alvarez gloves. You wear what I tell you to wear. I don't like that. I wouldn't do it. So he's trying to live vicariously through Gervonta Tank Davis. That's why he's on Gervonta Tank Davis, on what he does, what he says on social media, the fucking gloves he wears. That's what it is. Okay? Time and time again, I have to tell you guys, Gervonta Tank Davis, if he really wants to be great, he's going to eventually have to leave Mayweather Promotions if he has enough sense to do that. You know, that's if he hasn't bought into the bullshit, because eventually that's what they're trying to get him. They're coaching him. This is a coaching session. What you just heard was a coaching session from Floyd Money Mayweather to Gervonta Tank Davis, his pupil. Okay? His kohai. He's the senpai. Right? That's what he wants. He's training. He's coaching Gervonta Tank Davis. How and what to do. What and what to wear, the brand and everything. He's getting him to do all that, right? And Gervonta, he's probably sitting there, yeah, because he doesn't want to piss off Floyd, because he knows what it's like to piss off Floyd, because he'll throw him in fights that he may not be ready for. See, we don't know what Gervonta Tank Davis is really capable of, what his limitations are, and we'll probably never know. See, as long as he's fighting Pitbull Cruz and company and shit like that, and smaller little fucking guys, we'll never know what he can do. Everybody knows who's in the lightweight division. Everybody knows who's at 140. Everybody knows those particular fights that possibly could happen. And what happens? Oh, we're going to keep everything in-house. Okay? So you're dictating who this guy fights, you're dictating what this guy says, and you're dictating what he wears. Dude, you have total control over this guy, or that's what your overall goal is. And if I'm Gervonta Tank Davis, I would tell Floyd, this is my life. Stop trying to shadow me, micromanage my life, and let me live my life. Let a man be a man. This dude is 27 years old, bro. This dude has been Gervonta Tank Davis has been a pro longer than Anthony Joshua has. Facts. Gervonta Tank Davis ain't no baby, bro. This ain't no Teofimo. Teofimo's 24. Okay, he just turned 24. Gervonta Tank Davis is 27 years old. This motherfucker's 3 years from 30. Okay? So you think by now he would fight those fights. De La Hoya did it. Trinidad did it. He did it. Floyd Mayweather did it. He fought the fights he wanted to fight. Or the fights that he knew he had to beat to get where he's at right now, or get where he was. Right? He knows that. But him telling Gervonta Tank Davis what to wear and don't do this, he's trying to pin Gervonta Tank Davis against Canelo Alvarez, another active pound-for-pound elite fighter where Floyd Mayweather was. That's some petty hating shit right there. Okay? That's my counterpunch on that. You guys tell me what you think about Floyd Mayweather telling Tank Davis, stop wearing Canelo Alvarez's brand. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.